Welcome to Sumo Prime Time. I'm Hiro Morita. The 15-day spring tournament has come to an end in Osaka. The biggest storyline was New Yokozuna Hoshoryu, but instead of winning the championship, he had to withdraw midway through the tournament. Once again, the spring tournament lived up to its reputation as Areru Harubasho, an unpredictable battle. Amidst the chaos, it was Ozeki Onosato who emerged victorious. The title race went down to the wire, creating an intense showdown. Let's take a look at Onosato's hard-fought 15 days in Osaka. This is Onosato's third tournament as an Ozeki. He's aiming for his first title at Sumo's second highest rank, a step that would bring him closer to Yokozuna. On opening day, Onosato faced off against Wakatakakage. Onosato absorbs Wakatakakage's strong initial charge. Onosato advances, keeps up the forward pressure and defeats Wakatakakage. Onosato kicks off the spring tournament on the right foot with a dominant victory over a pesky opponent. The next day, Onosato makes quick work of Komusubi Kirishima. Without breaking a sweat, he improves to 2-0. Strong pusher Gonoyama gives it his all, but once again, Onosato shuts him down and crushes him. Onosato remains undefeated after 3 days. Wakamotoharu attacks with a stiff arm to Onosato's throat, but the Ozeki fights back. Wakamotoharu secures a deep inside position and drives Onosato back and out of the ring. Onosato suffers his first loss. A lot of credit goes to Wakamotoharu for putting up a valiant effort to defeat the strong Ozeki. Onosato pushes Tobizaru back, and that's all she wrote. Onosato bounces back with a dominant performance on day 5. Takanosho shows a strong initial charge, but Onosato swats him away like a fly on a windshield. Another commanding victory for Onosato as he improves to 5-1. On day 7 is just a walk in the park for Onosato. He steamrolls the tricky opponent Chiyoshoma and cruises to a 6-1 record. Onosato drives Ichiyamamoto to the edge, but Ichiyamamoto fights back. At the last moment, Onosato slaps Ichiyamamoto down. It's a close match. Onosato was certainly in real danger, but escapes with a last-minute slapdown. It wasn't pretty, but he gets the job done. Onosato remains with just 1 loss. Abi slaps Onosato's face, then seizes a firm left hand outside grip and goes after him, but Onosato responds and rallies to defeat Abi. Despite giving Abi a solid belt grip, Onosato knew he was in command. Having secured his lethal weapon, the right hand inside position from the outset, Onosato secures a kachikoshi with more wins than losses on day 9. Onosato enters day 10 as one of the 2 co-leaders of the tournament. His opponent on day 10 is the other co-leader, Takayasu, a 35-year-old former Ozeki who is fully focused on winning his first championship this time. Needless to say, defeating Onosato here would give him a huge advantage. Onosato, of course, wants to defeat Takayasu to take sole possession of the lead. Here we go. Onosato attacks with a forearm shiver and marches forward, but Takayasu resists, steps on the gas, advances and drives Onosato out of the ring. Takayasu prevails. Onosato had the upper hand early but makes a critical mistake when he attempts a right hand overarm throw, allowing Takayasu to gain a firm left hand grip and set up a strong counter to win. Onosato suffers his second loss. Meanwhile, Takayasu moves into first place with a 9-1 record. So how will Onosato recover from his day 10 loss? His opponent is Ura, who hails from Osaka, meaning Onosato must bring his A game, as the majority of fans in the stands will be cheering for their local hero, Ura. Ura charges with every ounce of his power, but Onosato shoves him back and away, crushing Ura to the disappointment of the massive Ura faithful. Ura fought with all his might, but it wasn't enough to topple Onosato, who rebounds from his previous day's setback. On day 12, Onosato faces Takerufuji in a match that sets up a showdown between two of the three co-leaders. As you may recall, Takerufuji won his first title last year here in Osaka. Takerufuji charges with a sharp initial attack, but Onosato slaps him down at the edge. Onosato secures the victory, executing the slapdown right at the edge. It's not a pretty win for Onosato, but a win is a win, and he'll take it. Onosato improves to 10-2.
ただいまの決まり手は叩き込み、叩き込んで大野里の勝ち。
On day 13, it's Onosato versus the newly promoted Sekiwake Oho. Oho shows strong determination with his all guns blazing thrusting attack. Onosato pulls, but Oho keeps his foot on the gas and scores a huge upset victory. Onosato suffers his third loss at the hands of Oho. Oho was in full control of the match, keeping the Ozeki at bay from start to finish. After 13 days of the spring tournament, Takayasu is in first place with 11-2 record. Onosato is right behind at 10-3. It has turned into a two-man race, so who's going to be the last man standing? On day 14, Takayasu is the first to appear in the ring. His opponent is Churanoumi. Takayasu goes all out offensively on Churanoumi. Churanoumi takes a lot of punishment but fights back. Neither man lets up on their attack, and they're going after each other hard. Takayasu pulls, but Churanoumi advances and takes Takayasu out. Takayasu suffers his third defeat. After watching Takayasu lose earlier, Onosato knows he can move into a tie for first place with Takayasu once again if he defeats Daieisho. An explosive initial charge from both. Onosato knocks Daieisho back and out he goes. With a strong performance, Onosato wins the match and scores his 11th win. After 14 days, Onosato and Takayasu share the lead, each with 11 wins and 3 losses. Churanoumi, Aonishiki, and Toki Hayate are hanging on with a slight hope, each with 10 wins and 4 losses.
もう良くない相撲で負けたらちょっと切り替えて、来場所に向けて、しっかり成績星を伸ばしていくって考えて、本当にしたいんですけど、最後いっちゃう、12番、11番、11番試合なので頑張ります。
Day 15, the final day of the spring tournament. Takayasu is the first to fight. He's taking on Komusubi Abi. Abi steps to the side, but Takayasu responds. Takayasu gets a firm left-hand grip and slams Abi to the clay. Takayasu wins and finishes the tournament with a 12-3 record. He will stay in the dressing room to watch Onosato's bout. If Onosato loses, The championship goes to Takayasu, but if Onosato wins, we're headed to a playoff. Now it's Onosato's turn to battle. He knows he must win this match to keep his title hopes alive. Fellow Ozeki Kotozakura is his opponent. Onosato gains his preferred right-hand inside position, launches and dispatches Kotozakura. Onosato also finishes the tournament with a 12-3 record, which means the championship will be decided in a playoff between him and Takayasu. Takayasu is aiming for his long-awaited first top division championship. The 35-year-old veteran has come close to winning the Emperor's Cup many times before. Will he finally reach his dream? Onosato is gunning for his first championship as an Ozeki and his third overall. The 24-year-old Ozeki knows he has to win this championship to take a step closer to promotion to Yokozuna. It's the playoff with everything on the line between Onosato and Takayasu. Who's going to come out on top in Osaka? Here we go! Onosato with a strong charge. Takayasu gets his preferred left-hand inside grip and attempts an underarm throw, but Onosato resists and shoves Takayasu out of the ring. Onosato defeats Takayasu and is the spring tournament champion. Onosato captures his third top division title, his first as an Ozeki. Takayasu, on the other hand, gave it his all, but once again falls short. Onosato receives the Emperor's Cup for the third time.
賜杯並びに表彰状が八角理事長より授与されました。
自分の中で、初日の入りから自信がありましたし、いけるんじゃないかなという、自信もあった中で、15日間、こうやって終わってみて優勝という成績で終われて本当に嬉しいです。過去本割で2回やってる中で、1回も勝ったことない相手で、もう最後は本当に気持ちだと思ったんで、勝ててよかったですね。そうですね、来場所またもう一度引き締めて頑張りたいなと思います。頑張ります。はい。
おめでとうございました。
Congratulations to Onosato for winning the spring tournament. With his triumph in Osaka, he is now in a great position to challenge for promotion to the top rank of Yokozuna. Let's hope he reaches his ultimate dream soon. And here are the special prize winners from the spring tournament. Churanoumi takes home the Fighting Spirit Prize, becoming the first person from the southernmost prefecture of Okinawa to win a special prize. Top division rookie Ao Nishiki from Ukraine also wins the Fighting Spirit Prize. Takayasu didn't win the Emperor's Cup, but he receives the Technique Prize for his impressive 12 wins with splendid moves.
大阪場所、たくさんの応援ありがとうございました。悔しい結果になりましたけども、しっかりまた体を鍛えて、5月場所頑張りますので、今後とも応援のほどよろしくお願いします。
Well, it's never too early to look ahead to the next competition, which will be the May tournament. It kicks off on Sunday, May 11th. The 15-day competition will be held at the Kokugikan. the home of sumo in Tokyo. Alright, that wraps up the spring tournament in Osaka. Way to go, Onosato, for capturing his third title. Best of luck to him moving forward as he challenges for promotion to Yokozuna. Thanks for watching Sumo Prime Time. I'm Hiro Morita. Hope to see you again soon. Sayonara. Hey, thanks for watching Sumo Prime Time. If you're enjoying our channel, make sure and click and subscribe and check out all of our contents.